Hey guys, Wubblemonster here, and we are back with the Division, doing the Times Square Power Relay mission. Now, you can see we're going into the subway here. It's enemy level 12 in the Times Square area, and it gives us some credits, 500 tech wing supplies, a bunch of XP, a weapon, and Rikers CCTV footage. I do like this area. It's not a bad mission again. It's relatively short, this one, but it is fun, and again you're up against the Rikers. I do like the cleaners because they go boom, but on this one we only get a chance to take out those Riker guys. You're down in the subway, so it's an enclosed area obviously, and again on solo it's relatively easy now. Why I decided to shoot this guy in the butt, I don't know. I think I got confused and thought he was one of the cleaner guys and he'd explode. And these guys really caught me by surprise because, as you can see, I nearly died there. And then it took a long time to throw out this turret. But anyway, after shooting him in the butt, I realised that wasn't working. Whipped out my magic make me feel good box, and then started attacking these guys and got back in the zone with it. At this stage, I'm not sure what the weapons are. Assault rifle anyway, and I've got the marksman rifle going. But to be honest, I thought I'd put up this video beforehand, and I didn't. So we're putting it up now. So anyway, clear out this first stage. Relatively simple. There aren't many guys down there. A couple of rushers. Once you get them done, you're on your way. Next objective is to turn off the power, which is just running around. So I speeded up this section here, guys, just so you're not watching me run, although I know you love to do that. The reality is, all it is run down, hit the switch, have a look around, see if there are any boxes and stuff. And there's a box down here, I believe. Yeah, there we go. And then run up the other stairs. Now, when we get up here, we're going to be running into more bad guys. It's, Division, and you know how it goes these days, guys. Each mission has its sort of steps. You see the guys are there on the radar. 3 of them here, they haven't even noticed us. Lash out our old turret. Get a few hits on these dudes. Do some really bad shooting and not kill a guy with a whole clip. And then we're going to take them out. Now this weapon here has the 17 rounds, no 15 rounds, 17 I think it is. So this is probably the Police Mark 17 or the Scar L. I'm very wary of snipers, guys, particularly at this stage of the game, simply because they can be so devastating. You've got to be careful of your rushers, particularly with the Rikers with the shotgun guys, but the snipers can do devastating damage to you, and then if you find yourself with a rusher nearby, you're in a world of shit. So just be careful of that. And the turret is handy because it slows them down. One of the things I wanted to do with this one is get the rolly bomb. Or the seeker mine as they call it here. I like rolly bomb because it sounds silly and a bit funny, and it is kind of a cool thing to have. Now again, I should have been in cover there. And you can see my brilliant shooting where I'm not getting any headshots on them. My tracking was really poor here too. Managed to get a headshot there. And anyway, he's down. So on the solo level, it's not too bad, guys. I remember this mission being tough before playing as part of a team because you get a bunch of tough guys coming out. And to be fair, I am level 13 at this stage, so I'm not super over leveled, if I ain't even over leveled. But it's the guys like the purple guys that you got to be careful of, simply because they, with the armor, can make shit of you, and with extra firepower, can make shit of you early on, The good thing about the turret is it just keeps it busy for a while. And then you can take him out. We got my magic box. I love the box here, guys, because this has already been modded, I believe, so that if I get knocked down, I can revive myself once I'm in the area of the box and the bad guys don't kill it. So, again, there's my sniper. I want to take them out. Great shooting there. 3 missed shots, and boom, ski, they're dead. So, runny, speedy, down to get the CCTV footage and restock on our bullets. We've got what we needed. Okay, we've got to get to a Warringate van now, and that's pretty easy. The van is right down there on the left-hand side, guys. Obviously, there are bad guys in the meantime, and I decided to shoot that guy in the head. Well, that's surprising. I'm surprised I got him in the head. Oh, and another headshot. Now, yeah, the rushers you got to be careful of here, guys, because with their shotguns they can be very, very powerful and do a lot of damage to you. So just be wary of them. Again, I'm standing out in the open here. This isn't the smart thing to do. That's the Warrengate van that those guys are running up from. Yeah, that's where we actually need to go. That's the objective for this part of the mission. But standing out here in the open is just super, super silly. I'm really looking for trouble. So don't do what I do, guys, because you will find yourself in difficulty. Again, I got my magic box, get my turret out, and we'll mince these guys. I didn't realise this guy had flanked a bit, partially flanked me. I was in cover, but he was still getting hits on me because it wasn't a great cover, to be fair. And with these grenadiers here as well, you got to be careful. You see, when you put out your magic box there, the grenade guy, he'll do damage to the box. And he didn't destroy it. And we did a super bionic run down there because, again, you don't need to see me running. I noticed then, guys, that I speeded this up because I noticed there was stuff in here, so I wanted to go in and get it and pick up my electronics on the way because they're always handy. And once you open up one of these, then they restock. I think it's every 2 hours on the map, so if you get back to them, you can pick up your supplies easily and they'll stay marked on your map. Anyway, there's our Warrengate van. Energy for New York, Warrengate. We've got to pick up these components. Now again, this is like your previous mission. You pick it up, you can only use your pistol. I know there is a skill, I believe, or an armor set that allows you to use a machine pistol or an SMG when you're carrying stuff or when you're using the ballistic shield anyway. So that's worth checking out, but obviously this early in the game, we don't have that because that's for the good shit and we don't have any good shit. Now again, it was a silly move. I should have just got into cover here and thrown out the turret from cover, but I didn't. In case you haven't noticed it yet, guys, it's because I'm a moron. He blew himself up with his own grenade. We always like doing that. I don't know why I got that commendation there. It popped up like that my skill level was over 5,000 or something. Now, how I got that skill level thing is beyond me. Because I didn't equip anything new. Why my skill level certainly rose up is, again, beyond me. Because if I got a commendation that added to it for some reason, it wouldn't have been that commendation. The commendation was actually for a raised skill level. So why that happened, I really do not know. Now, these markers here, guys, you can see it on the left-hand side of the screen there, are just fucking stupid, right? The reality is it's like sending you over that way just to prompt bad guys coming after you. But the place where we actually have to deliver the box of components is on the right-hand side of the map. So, to be fair, you can stay right and keep cover between you and these dickheads and probably take them out a whole lot easier. But yeah, they deliberately give you a waypoint or a marker on the map. That's just bullshit, so just be aware of that. Now again, I was getting hits on that guy. I think probably afraid that he was going to rush me, but he wasn't going anywhere. I should have been concentrating on the purple guy because he's the guy that can do damage to me. As you can see, I decided to miss with a lot of my bullets because I like to just, scare the bad guys a bit. I'm not going to kill you, I'm not going to kill you. See, I'm shooting around you and then they go, oh yeah, this guy's a stormtrooper. And then I can pop out and just shoot him in the fucking head like that. Anyway, that's him down. So, we're on the move again. Get our components and boot down the road here. Now, you can see that marker. That's actually over where we're really going. So, if you came down on the right-hand side, you could go behind that ambulance. You'd have good cover. There's a restock box here just on the right-hand side, which is handy. But, of course, before we get to our components placing part, boomski, we're going to have us a few more bad guys, and here they come. Now, again, getting the turret out earlier probably would have been a smart move, and going for the grenadiers would have been the smart move too. I ended up out in the middle of nowhere here. Luckily, that was some decent cover there, and I was able to start getting hits on these dudes. And again, it's not hugely an issue this early in the game or on solo, but you've got to be aware of rushers, because if a shotgun guy gets around you, you may like using shotguns. I'm not hugely big on the shotguns, to be honest, guys. He finished off my turret there with a grenade. I'm not hugely big on shotguns. They are good, don't get me wrong, and some people will love them. I know there are people that choose specifically to have a shotgun as their main weapon, particularly depending on the mission. If you've got a mission where it's relatively close quarters, shotguns will be devastating, because that's what they are in this game. Very, very strong, but I tend to much prefer the marksman rifle, the SMGs and the assault rifles, simply because I think they do the job well. Come on, stick your head out again, buddy. Stick it out again. Go on, go on. Let me shoot it. Let me shoot you in the head. No, he obviously wasn't being very polite, this fella, and wouldn't let me shoot him in the head. He even dodged that bullet and those four, I think. That was some good shooting there. Nice work, Wubble. Oakley dokley. It's lucky they don't shoot the components, seeing as I left them right in the middle of the fucking road. Here we go, there's a headshot. I'll drop a grenade. And boomski. That's him toast. So, grab our components. And we will place those. You can go and pick up any items and stuff, guys. If there are other drops there, you can pick those up now. You know, the way these levels are structured is once you place the components, that's like your checkpoint. It's going to move on to the next level. I think I picked up the item that I had later on. But at this stage, once you see that no respawn zone, you know the bad guys are coming. So it's best to stock up on bullets and make sure you are ready to go. Now, you can stay on this side here, guys, and take cover there. You'll see where the bad guys come out here initially. Where I went into cover here is okay, it's not terrible, but you'll see later that other guys come out from the left-hand side. And when they do, you can be flanked, particularly if you're not sure what's going on, and you can find yourself in a world of fucking hurt very quickly. So to be fair, I would move back a little further, particularly if you're going with the marksman rifle. And then that allows you to take these guys out relatively comfortably and not be flanked by the guys that are coming out from the left-hand side. Now, we did some okay shooting there. We took out the two shotgunners early, which is good. And we certainly wouldn't be in range of any grenadiers. This guy's coming up here, but the turret made shit of him. And so we've got most of them. Now, here come these guys on the left, you see. I wasn't quite sure where they're coming from. You can see the two of them there. And that's okay, but, you know, this guy is getting hits on me here, even though I'm in cover. And there's a sniper there too, yeah. So, you know, it's a really bad place to be. It just wasn't smart. I would have been much better off behind the ambulance in the first place, because the ambulance would have given me full cover from both sides. And I was kind of lucky. Now, that was a bit of a lucky shot. And we finished off that sniper with a headshot, which is nice. And that's okay. Oh, another headshot. We always love that. But luckily, I wasn't getting rushed at this stage yet. I had my magic box of make me feel good going on, and that was great. So I didn't need to worry too much. I was a little concerned at this stage if I moved up that I'd have more flankers, and then when I saw this level 12 purple sniper, I was genuinely concerned because I didn't want any rushers getting near me, and I didn't want that sniper to get open hits on me, because she would have made fucking shit of me, to be honest with you. So I got the old gun out. Nearly dead, nearly dead. I had to use a med kit. I've lost my magic box, and I was worried about this grenadier and fucking grenades in at me, so I was trying to take him out. The sniper I wasn't worried about simply because I had full cover at this spot. My management of bullets was brilliant here. Do you see this? Watch this. Boom, boom. Yeah, whole clip. Yeah, I didn't manage to kill either of them. 34 rounds, neither of them dead. Again, I jumped in cover here. This probably wasn't the best cover, guys, simply because if the sniper had been on the ball, could have got hits on me, but I took that guy out relatively easily. I get my own head sticking out, which is stupid. But you see, I'm not in like super full cover, let's say. And luckily, Grenadier dickhead just ran back to his twat friend, so I was able to take him out. And then it was just me and the sniper and one other guy I think was left. Now there he is, rushing up to try and kill me. That's it, yeah, jump up with only one bullet left in your gun, you fucking twit. And the turret must have taken out that guy. There we go, headshot, nice finish. Turret has taken out the guy that could have been flanking us. And that leaves only one bad guy. Now, I wasn't tracking very well, but that was a beautiful shot. That was a fucking beauty. Now, for some reason, it just didn't click here, but the mission's actually finished, yeah? Boom, my box blows up, and then suddenly it goes, hey, by the way, mission completed. Good work, Wubble. Woohoo! We got accommodation, and we leveled up, and we got a paratrooper SVD. Not a big fan of the SVD. As you can see, we got our tech wing supplies, and our other bunch of bits and pieces, and I remembered to go down and get my green item. So, we headed back to the Boo, And in the boot, I had 800 supplies, as you can see. Now at this stage, I wanted to get, I told you guys, the Rolly Bomb, one of my favourite things in this. It's so much fun, and you get that for opening up the communications wing. So I got that. The other thing is that by having the first 2 upgrades, that means that when I get 1,000, I can open up the Division Tech upgrade, right? Now that upgrade gives you your super for this wing, okay? Which is the Tactical Link, which is really, really strong and really, really good if you're playing with your buddies. You see the other upgrades there. This is the turret mod, water purification, so I'm going to get that next. Field engineering, that's our Seeker Mine mod. So super Rolly Bomb. Anyway, guys, hope you liked it. Thanks for joining us. Please give a like or a sub or both. And Wubblemonster will be back soon with more of The Division. Peace out.